Well, welcome back. We'll get started on our next Monday multiplayer matchup here. We're doing Chaos versus Chaos. It's a large force selection here. Get started. See what we have available to us. So we're gonna go Soul Grinders. If he gets weak, infantry plague drones may be beneficial. Take a pox spot. This is gonna be tough because if we're gonna do Soul Grinders versus Soul Grinders, that could quickly get pretty out of control. I was also hoping we were going to have some Heralds of Zinch, because that would significantly help our force selection. Then we could at least drop down some protection spells and things like that. And also allow us to use kind of the Vortex ability. Well, let's get a couple of Plague Drones, I guess. What about some of Slanesh? Would that be beneficial to take down some at least get rid of some action points on them? It might be beneficial. Maybe break some morale. But it says enemies around it, so it'd have to be close in there. Let's try it. I don't think I'm going to win more than 2, though. What I want to do with the last. I guess we could do some blood crushers. I don't know why I'm not seeing the rally ability. I'm like almost positive these guys had a rally ability. But it's not showing up. If they had it, I would do a Herald of Corn. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of morale damage being thrown around. Forces smashing into each other. But instead, I guess we'll go with the Blood Crushers. And some Screamers, so. Screamer, Poxbringer, Fiends of Slanesh, 2 Plague Drones, Blood Crushers, and an army of Soul Grinders. We'll have to see who the Chaos Gods bless this time. So I've been deploying our forces here. I'm trying to keep them in cover. I have these 2 guys over here to try to capture this side. There's so much rock up here. I can't even get up there, so I hope he doesn't deploy guys to just hide up here and shoot down, because I won't be able to get up there. So I'm assuming he's going to deploy his forces up here, and so then we're going to have to run around, get in there. So trying to get some cover, but it's not going to be very easy. And then I have these Soul Grinders over here to the left in case he has more of a force over here that we need to try to break off, but I suspect he's going to try to stay fairly uniform and have everybody up here. It's kind of unusual that we have this crap in our way, so it's really blocking a lot of our positioning and able to get movement, which is why I was kind of having them come over to this way. But it's going to be an issue. They're going to have to come out this way or out that way. We have the Screamers just as a scout. We have the Plague Drone as well, so definitely be a very unusual deployment. Oh shit. The chaos versus chaos thing. I don't remember if this was my chaos versus chaos game or a different one. Well, over then. Soul grinders. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. Alright, so change of plan. We're gonna move these guys over, because if we use these two together, we should hopefully be able to take out at least one of the soul grind action points for a turn. Then hopefully we can just run around there, capture everything, kill everything. Trying to think of is, should I move you over here? I don't think they're going to be able to close all that difference distance. I mean, let's move you over one. You here. You over here. Hopefully you'll be able to reinforce next turn. They move down, because what I want to do is try to lock them down and then shoot them in the back a bunch of times. For that. No, they plague drones will be able to do some damage to those light infantry over there. Be my scouts. So I overextended these guys. These guys are going to get killed because of my stupid move there. But should be able to take out the rest of these guys. Probably will focus demonettes first, I'd imagine, because they can get a bunch of attacks and they may guarantee some stuff. I guarantee some hits, then I wouldn't get counters, whereas the blood crushers, I don't know if they're going to be guaranteed necessarily to get hits on these guys. Got a 4-on-4 soul grinder battle getting ready to take part here. Interesting lineup for sure. Well, I suppose the other thing I could do is maybe move you guys down around here. And maybe they'll be able to not only take up some AP from these guys, but maybe would even stun some of these blood crushers. That would be helpful to attack them relentlessly. Alright, that's rather an ominous message, so it's like a bunch of nothing there. But he returns fire and does a ton of damage. Oh man. Shit. Now he's gonna get some rare attacks. Man, oh man. Ouch. Get him back. Man. Alright, what do I want to do? That one is mine. Slows the target. Is an action. Okay. Don't think this will end up stunning my own guy. Now, I guess the question is can I run over here? Stun both soul grinders, because if I can, enter paralysis. It says slows movement. Oh, that's just movement. Shit. I thought these guys could paralyze somebody. Yeah. So I guess that just means these guys can't stun those units. See what it's telling me. Pull you up this way. Shoot into the back of this guy. Give me a bunch of those. That was reasonable. Over this way. Guess that means I'm moving you up to here. to attack this guy. Shoot into him. Gotta be taking out these soul grinders. I think I just keep focusing on them. Big hits, man. Failed me. Shit, I was gonna get a counter. Man, I don't minimize the amount of attacks this guy can get on me. Well, let's move you up this way, I guess. Start working on this guy. We've almost taken out a soul grinder. Do I put you over to this side? Let them just kind of focus you down? Or do I bring you over? Try to save you. Oh, well, maybe we can waste some attacks. Have them waste some of the attacks on the screamers here. Hopefully if I do this, they'll only get 2 attacks, but then I think each one has multiple. Now we're back to here. Oof, bad. Plus side, start having you fire into these guys. Be able to attack back. You are flying. Now we're into this. Yeah, so this thing does have the ability to raise morale. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. I was like, am I going crazy? If I put you over here, likely gonna flank you. If I put you over here, you're gonna get double teamed anyways. Might as well just go. Alright, so hopefully you'll have this spot taken up now, but he may just destroy it so he can get more guys in there. You guys are locked down to attack you, so I might as well just turn you. If I did that, you won't get much for action fire. You're here, but will likely get killed by those guys. So I guess it would make sense to start moving this guy back this way. The hope being that he can move around here to restore some morale when they start getting all their attacks in. I really thought these guys could stun somebody. Yeah, stuns a unit. Shit. Yeah, I just had to select them on there. Now that was a screw up on my part. Shit. Alright, so a couple things could have been optimized. Could have appropriately done this Slanesh thing here and caused them to be stunned. And then probably would have saved these guys from getting killed next turn. Pink horrors are going to run and flank my guys. I have no doubt about that. I'd rather them just flank and get a couple attacks on the Soul Grinder than have the Soul Grinder shoot him a bunch of times. This guy will only have one action point due to these guys' ability, but they'll definitely kill the Fiend. Yeah, that was foolish. Foolishness. This guy's gonna die, but I don't really care about him. Same with the Screamers. Hopefully they'll just keep the Seekers of Slanesh locked down a little bit. Hopefully he'll waste some attacks with the Soul Grinders on my Plague Drone. I would not be unhappy about that. You guys are all locked down. Start moving in his Bloodletters. Now the good thing is hopefully if he engages the Bloodletters into these guys, I can use them to keep healing my Soul Grinders up while they're fighting, at least with the Soul Grinders of Khorne, that is. It's just going to become war of attrition right now because we all have pretty much the same units. He has a lot more infantry than I do, and I have more Soul Grinders, so hopefully that will work out to my favor. But these Blood Crushers really took a lot of damage this turn. I really thought I was going to kill that Soul Grinder. It did. Alright, let's see what this guy does. Got the Screamers, good, that takes up 2 of their attacks. Yep, perfect. I was hoping he was going to attack these guys because he shouldn't be able to kill them. Though he did get some massive damage. Shit, he has a Herald of Zinch. Thought I heard that. Nice. Did not actually think he was going to survive. That went better than expected. I think Flamers actually... Yeah, they do hit these guys. Hopefully it's not going to break morale. That means they're going to attack these guys. Yeah. Oh shit. Huh. I mean, I think we thought they were going to die anyways, so... Down attack him. Decent damage. Good. Soul Grinder can just sit there and attack him all day long. Wasteless attacks. Totally worth it. Big hit. Soften him up a little bit. Good. Nice. Damn. Ooh, those are big hits. So the question is, okay, so you guys didn't suffer much from morale damage. It's good. I need to get you out of here because you're taking a lot of, or you will be taking an awful lot of damage. So why don't we? Well, I guess the opposite is now he can't counterattack. Move you up one. It's fine. Continue to fire at these guys. Right, those are pretty pathetic attacks. Big hits, man. I'll turn you for now. There we go. Round. Start working on this guy. Come on, man. You're a Soul Grinder Corn. You can't let Zinch take you out. Alright. Well, he's broken. So let's go ahead and move over. Thought to be, because now I can turn him around. Can move. Oh, you're locked down. we go this way. Start attacking these guys. Now the question is do I continue to attack with the soul grinders? I think is probably the best thing to do. Or do I come over here and try to reinforce? It's already used his vortex ability, so let's just come over here and keep attacking these guys. Just turn you around. So let's have you start munching on these guys. Try to get some healing going. So that gave you some of that life back. Let's turn you. Turned. Now, you down here. To try to lock this stuff up a little. If I put you down too much, then the demonettes with their great move are going to be able to move around. They may start to flank you. Not be good. Move you up. Then we're back to the soul grinder. I wanted. I think I want to move you down this way. At least then I should probably. Okay. Question is, let's see, if I move him here, he's definitely going to be able to close that distance and turn me. If I go here, he's going to turn me at an angle, and then he's going to shoot me into the side. If I do this, at least I can get a reaction fire, I guess. So let's do that. So even if he turns him, then he's going to have to move this soul grinder up here, and then I should be able to take this place pretty easily next time. Then I can just turn around and start flanking that soul grinder. So if he does that, I'm okay with it. I suspect he's probably going to rush in with these guys. Maybe he'll rush in with the soul grinder, soak up the reaction fire to prevent his bloodletters or demonettes to get damaged. Now we've got the pink horrors over here, which are not doing a ton for him. Try to get the Poxbringer over here to kill the demonette. Probably should have just killed him with these guys to get the bonus. Maybe what I'll do. Well, if I move you over, let's do something like that. If I move you guys here, at least you could lock both of these guys down. Let's do that. The thing I liked about them being over here is then if the pink horrors come down to attack them, they're going to be protected. Don't want to waste this guy's ability because the cooldown's 4 turns. So we got you turned. He's gonna get flanked. Just turn you like this. So there are flamers up here, right? Well, I guess the Herald of Zinch is up there too. Well, that would be pretty smart thinking if you were to attack here, flank my guy, run the Herald down. So I don't think he's gonna do that. Alright. Could have been worse. Really should have been a lot better if I would have played these Fiends of Zinch a little better. The only thing that surprised me is I thought I took away 2 reaction points and he got 2 attacks with the Soul Grinder of Corn, which I don't quite understand. Maybe it doesn't stack. Perhaps that's what the ability issue is it doesn't stack. At least the morale issue did allow me to get some attacks without getting some counters. So I guess that's not completely lost. You know, he's going to attack one of these guys with the Bloodletters most likely, opening this up for the next wave to come in. As long as the Soul Grinder of Corn can just keep munching on these Bloodletters, it'll keep him alive, but his morale is dropping. So that's what the Poxbringer's here for, though, to run in and save everybody's morale when they start to break. But that should not... Well, he'll probably break next turn. These guys should be safe. But that hit with that Bloodletter really did some damage. I think that's everything that I can do. And that guy definitely soaked up the attacks like a champ, so very pleased with that. Because we can definitely... All he would have been able to do is weaken some of these infantry units. I don't really care about that so much. The main thing is keeping the Soul Grinders alive, so we can continue to just dominate his Soul Grinders and then focus on wrapping things up from there. Now, the only other thing we need to be cognizant of is he has a lot more victory points than we do at this point in time. So I need to make sure I don't get bogged down and then end up losing because of a victory point issue. So we got one there, one over here, one back here, the one we have captured here. So as long as we can keep either the Plague Drone alive or our Blood Crushers, should be okay. And we can pretty easily capture this one. That'll make us 2-2. All depends on how he's going to maneuver his guys. If he takes a defensive posturing, you know, that could potentially mess things up. But with it being 10 turns, that would be a very risky plan for him to do, because we could easily just pick off the rest of his forces and then swarm them, because it's 10 turns is quite a bit. So this is a very he thinks it might be a bug that it's not working. Turning into a slugfest. There's nothing else when it comes to the forces of chaos. It's always a slugfest. Just keep wasting your attacks on this guy. And he's getting some crazy crits, though. Yeah, kill your own guys. Save myself an attack. Good hit, too. Well, there's a really... form. Had 3 attacks. So with... Is he shooting me? No, whatever. If you do it, let's go ahead and let him. Good, hit him back. Really? Both of those hit. Now let's start over here. Guys are still alive, so stay over there. Well, he's got to heal. Start off some hits. That got him healed up a little bit. This guy in the back. Wait, that's probably a stupid move because he's a Zinch guy. Block. Shields. Hate to run. So that I can heal up a little bit. Swing and a miss. It's over this way. Capture that. No, I didn't. Shit. Capture that. This now. Well, again. Let him soak up attacks. No, I don't want you. Just run him. Guess so. There's stage. Hits. So continue to focus on the soul grains. This is my weakest one. Attacked with both of these guys. That's okay. Working them down. Good hits. Don't think this way is going to be that. Running in. Here, nobody has range on to fire, and you're blocking the way that way. These guys are going to be forced to attack you. I assume he's going to try to focus on that one because he's about half health. Foxbringer is really far away from the battle. You're still alive. Hopefully you'll continue to waste attacks with the Herald of Zinch on you. Here to wrap those guys up. So capture some victory points here for sure. But this is definitely going in our favor. Feed my... Oh, got hits off. Punch. Bringing me back to full health. Killed him. Good. Back. Big hits. The kind of hits I need, man. Nice. Well, he died, so I guess you're gonna be the capture guy. Nope. Let's move you over here. That way. You around. They're getting some hits on these guys and bring your health back up. That way. Take this guy. That. Pressures can take these guys. One shot, guys. here. Problematic. Now he can shoot you in the back. Shit. Go ahead and get the attack, I guess. But what's going to be worse, getting shot in the back by this guy? Getting shot in the back by these. I feel like at least with this way you can get some reaction fire in there. Hate to let blow into you. So something like that would be negative. Shoot you too much. That's a smarter way to be. Two. I've got no way he can pull out of this now. This is if he only's got these units left. So all about flanking. I don't knows all about it or just had positioning issues. And while he got some really nice hits with the soul grinders, I was able to then munch him up with my soul grinders of corn, get the healing back. So really he should have focused on the cinch ones for mine and tried to get it back so I couldn't heal him back as much. As you can see, he really did some damage to those ones. But alright, let's see if he takes out that soul grinder. Alright, the herald's coming. Alright. So let's move you over. Shoot into these guys, I guess. Can't take out the herald. Stopped. Shot him, but chances are I probably wouldn't have gotten it. What do we want to do from here? Soul grinder? Or blood crushers? It. Actually, I probably should have shot him first. What? Can't you get over there? What are your chances of hitting him? 7 pretty low. Still landed though. break him. This would technically be behind him. Any big hits? Alright, now he's starting to get shaken. So now you won't be able to counter. And what we were hoping for. Turn you to shoot those guys from now. You got the free. Come in here and attack. Like that. There, bring the box guy around. Okay, so we got one broken soul grinder left. It's panicked. Got pink horrors, and we've got a Herald of Zinch. We'll be able to easily capture that victory point. We'll have to make sure he doesn't fly over the Herald of Zinch and capture that one over there. But overall, successful. I mean, kind of a crappy turn for us. But again, making us one step closer to having fearsome soul grinder gangbang. I guess that's a very Slaneshi way to put it. He's over here. Fire into him. Don't know if he cast the protection spell. Pink horrors. Oh. Probably not the soul grinder, given that. Oh, he cast a vortex spell. Interesting. Try to get as many shots as we can onto this guy. Take him out, because I think this is his last unit. Yep. So, pretty one-sided victory here. I think when playing with the forces of chaos, you just have to realize how to maximize your abilities. You know, going with soul grinders is definitely an incredible way to win with chaos. It can be quite difficult with against enemies who have really good anti-armor. Fortunately, chaos itself doesn't have great anti-armor, so it just turns into a soul grinder battle. You know, I usually focus on taking out the soul grinders of Khorne first, because if the enemy, because I rarely bring a lot of infantry with me, so every kill they get back 10 morale and 10 health. So if you can just take those ones out, because they get 3 attacks instead of the standard 2 with the soul grinders as inch, then you can take them out, and then you can focus down on the soul grinders as inch. Now, if I was him, the other player, I should say, I assume it's a guy, but I don't know. I probably would have focused fire down on my soul grinders of Zinch first. And the reason being for that is because you could see how I was able to continue to heal my soul grinders of Khorne. And with the Soul Grinders as Zinch, you know, they got the ability to use the force field every once in a while, the blessing of Zinch, so they can ignore some ranged fire. So then just taking those ones out and then focusing on doing a lot of damage to the Soul Grinders of the Corn is probably how I would have done that one. Uh, and then, you know, it's interesting to know that it looks like the Fiends of Slaanesh, they can't stun Soul Grinders, which surprised me unless that was an error. And it looks like their AP special doesn't stack, so I should have spread those out in retrospect. But good mission. Unfortunately, didn't get to use the Skull Taker, which is kind of the point, as I was hoping to get to use the new unit on some of these multiplayer matches. So I'll do some more Chaos missions so we can get to experiment with that a little bit, because he seemed like a very good unit when we were doing the skirmish campaign. So thank you for watching. I'll continue to upload these multiplayer matchups every Monday. I will finish off the rest of the Sanctus Reach series Monday, Wednesday, Friday with the remaining skirmish campaigns, and then we have the Dawn of War series going through right now, which is having videos uploaded daily. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.